Do you know that hellfire was not created for man? Hellfire was not created for man. When I said man, I am talking of boy and a girl. God created man and gave man Adam. And man and woman is what? Adam. Generic man for both, the generic name for both man and woman is called what? Adam. Now, far be it from God that after creating man in his own image, he will also create hellfire for man. God said that he created man in his own image. And God cannot apportion hellfire for man, because he said that the thoughts he thinks towards us are the thoughts of good and not of evil, to give us an expected end. Now, God cannot use hellfire, cannot prepare hellfire as an expected end for man that he created in his own image. But why do men go to hellfire if hellfire was not created for man? Who are they that dominate hellfire if hellfire was not created for man? Let me tell you the person that God created hellfire for, or the being that God created hellfire for. In the book of Matthew, chapter number 25, from verse number 41, Jesus said that the hellfire was created for Satan and his angels. Do you see the being that God created hellfire for? He said that hellfire was created for Satan and his angels. But why did God now say that on the last day, that people that keep the commandment of God will go to heaven, but they that rebel will go to hellfire? Why? Because in the beginning, when God created man, before then he has casted Satan away, because Satan was a disobedient to God. And when he casted Satan away, he created hellfire for Satan to reward him at the end. Now, because man has now turned his face against God, turned his back to God, and begin to follow Satan, God now apportioned that hellfire for man that disobeyed him. Because Satan was a disobedient to God, and God apportioned hellfire for him. Also, man is also now a disobedient to God, and God also apportioned hellfire for they that disobeyed him. Now, one thing you don't know is that hellfire is already full. Hellfire is already filled up and still enlarge its coast. It is not my word. In the book of Isaiah, chapter number 5, from verse number 14, it says that hellfire is already filled up and keep enlarging its coast. It has already filled up and keep enlarging its coast. I don't know if hellfire is enlarging its coast for you. Is hellfire enlarging its coast for you? Now, why don't you follow God, repent, and go to heaven? Why must you go to hell? You are going to a place that is not prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Why don't you repent, follow Jesus, and go to heaven? Who will you blame if you miss heaven? Will you blame your pastor? Will you blame your teacher? Will you blame your father? Will you blame your sister? Who will you blame if you miss heaven? Well, let me tell you one thing. If you miss heaven, you can never miss hell. If you miss heaven, you can never